Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus. Today I'm playing against the Hellion, so this is a Hellion with Hemlock and oh my god, it's gonna start off with Harvest. This is a position 2 Jester, okay, I see how it is. This is a very aggressive team that my opponent has today. This is Sajm the Duck, and it looks like I'm playing Shep Stress once more. I don't know what I've been doing, but I've just been kind of torturing my own favorite team in the Butcher's Circus. And this is a very good team, obviously. I absolutely love it. It's probably my favorite team to play, right? Yeah, probably. But I've just been changing it around and making it consistently worse, but it still just doesn't disappoint me. It feels like I can just never push it down far enough that it just stops working. But today I'm only making one change pretty much. I just have Madman's color on the flagellant. So this is a trinket that I've put it at C tier because I really don't think it's all that good. It does have some positives, so it has plus 10% healing received, which is nice. If you run it without Gauntlet of Absolution, you are still able to heal for a little bit, even when you have the minus healing skill, so you know, it's nice. Also the other characters heal you for a bit, though in this team doesn't make much of a difference. But overall, that is already like a decent buff, but that's like not really the trinket. The trinket could very well exist without that plus healing received, and it would still be garbage, but yeah, what it does is that it gives you 30% bleed skill chance if afflicted. 30% bleed skill chance is a lot. That is a lot of bleed skill chance. That means your Exsanguinate, your Punish, your Reign of Sorrows, even your Acclaim is going to have massively increased bleed chances. Even against Crusaders, you're going to have a base 60 of bleeding, which is really freaking good. So that buff is massive. Plus 25% damage is also good, especially because when you're afflicted with the flagellant, you already get plus 25% damage. So your Punish is going to hurt, especially if you're at this store and you just got the buff for extra. You know, when you drop to below 40% HP, wow, triple crit. When you drop to below 40% HP, wow, look at those stress numbers, 33, 35, 33. Jesus, doggy, don't interrupt me. Let me have a look at this trinket. But yeah, when you drop below 40% HP, you get 7 crit and 20% damage. Then you drop to this store, you get another 20% damage. You're afflicted, you get another 25% damage. You have Madman's Skull, you get another 25% damage. So your damage values are basically bad at 49. His damage comes from his bleeds, right? Not really his what do you call it? His base damage and the damage buffs. So he can get up to doing like crits for 19, and I imagine with this, probably critting for like 22 or 23 if he already has all the buffs that he really wants. Now in this situation, the other downside that it has is plus 20% stressing, but that's not really a downside because you do need to go afflicted to actually make use of this trinket, right? The healing received is there permanently, but if you want to have the bleed skill chance and the damage, you need to go afflicted, and that's obviously easier said than done, because if you play against a damage team, then you know the trinket becomes kind of useless. That's why it's honestly kind of a bad trinket, because there's trinkets you can get away with them being extremely situational. For example, Brass Bugle, it just gives you plus 50% stress relief skills. If you go against a team that doesn't do any stress, then it's a useless trinket, but you can often get away with it because you put it on characters and that can sort of just have that one trinket gamble. So if you go against a stress team, you win pretty hard, but if you don't go against a stress team, then you're still fine and you'll probably be okay. On the flagellant, it's a lot worse doing this because he's a character that really needs this trinket, so bringing a trinket that's potentially useless on the flagellant is obviously not wonderful. So the plus 20% stress taken is there and it is helpful, and it also gives you plus 100% heart attack stress heal, so you heal 30 stress when you have a heart attack. With this, you're actually, oh actually I went to the store, damn. Nothing I can do about it though. I just have to keep going aggressive here. This is a very aggressive team, so I have to keep being aggressive. Yeah. Usually it gives you 30 stress heal when you do have a heart attack, so you go to 200 stress, you go down to 170, and then since you drop to this, so you take another 5, so you go up to 175. But with this, you're gonna go down to 140, and then you're gonna take the stress, and ooh, nice crit by the way, and you're gonna go up to like 144. It's not 145 because the flagellant doesn't get more stress while he's at this door, but maybe with the plus stress taken here on the Madman's Call, he does go up to 145, but basically what you want to do is pair Madman's color with Gauntlet of Absolution. You have plus healing received, plus healing skills. You have insane stats once you're afflicted. So if there's like horror on the enemy side, you take a lot of stress and you're just able to go afflicted, and then you don't take any more stress because you have Gauntlet of Absolution. Even if you get a heart attack, you're never going to get heart attacked again because you have heart attack recovery, which is minus 15% stress taken, and you also have the Gauntlet of Absolution. So you're pretty much never going to get heart attacked once more, unless there's like weakening curse into panic darts and stuff of the likes. But I mean, if you still have to deal with 2 of those at the end of the match, you're going to lose either way. But that's beyond the point. So overall, just decent trinket, and the Flagellant does have a way of stressing himself out, because if this trinket was on the Abomination, like a similar variation, like plus 30%, let's say, I was gonna say crit, but that's insanely broken. If he had plus 30% damage if afflicted and like plus 25, yeah, I don't know. I want to give him Blight skill chance, but what if you don't want to use the Blight, you know? Because if this trinket was on the Abomination, it would be absolutely pog. If the stats were as equally useful as they are on the A-bomb. Sadly, the Flagellant's way of stressing himself out is honestly really bad. The Abomination's way of stressing himself out is just staying in transformation mode, and eventually he's going to take 12 stress, and another 12 stress, another 12 stress, and he's going to go afflicted. The Flagellant's way of stressing himself out is called Endure, and it's garbage. It's absolute garbage, because even against stress teams, it sucks. The only way to make it remotely decent as an ability is to... Oh, actually, can I heal? Oh, I can't. Not yet, at least. Not yet. I believe I'll just drop another bell here, right? Yeah, honestly, I'm not really commenting too much on the gameplay that's going on, because this has all become, like, all very obvious to me, because this is Chef Stress. I play this team just way too much. I know exactly what I'm meant to do when I'm meant to do it, so I don't really have to focus too much on the gameplay. I can focus more on the virtues of the... Oh, definitely not virtues of the Flagellant. He can't go virtuous, but the virtues of the Madman's color. Yeah, it's a nice trinket. If only Endure like did something else, because you can use it. You can use it and it can be good, but a majority of the time it's just a bad idea. Did I run out of command buffs? No, I didn't. Oh, they just got dodge afflictions, right? Yeah, fearful, paranoid. Masochistic on the Jester, though, that's good. Oh, he's actually dropping to 0. He has to be greedy now. Or, I mean, well, if he wants to be greedy, but he's gonna... Oh, no, okay, no, he's gonna exsanguinate my Flagell. That's actually good. That means I can... Okay, that sucks, though. Got the bleed on me, I'm not taking enough DOT. I'm actually thinking of dropping a redeem here as weird as it looks, just to save my Abomination, because I still have another transformation up, and just suffering a death blow here would be absolutely crippling when I can save him. So even though I didn't drop the Death Store, I will still drop the heal here. Instead of healing for 24, I heal for 26, which, I mean, sure, nice. The extra healing received on there being kind of helpful. So yeah, even if you're on against a stress team, it's not going to be good. And if you're on against a damage team, it's going to be absolutely atrocious, because it's the same thing as with the Brass Bugle. On the other characters, you can get away with like bringing Cry Havoc on the Houndmaster, you can get away with bringing Ranging Shot on the Musketeer, both of those are stress heals, and you'll be fine. But you can't get away with bringing Endure on the Flagellant, because you're just gonna run out of abilities. You need all of his abilities. You always want all of his abilities, they're all useful. If I were capable of doing it, I'd use them every single time, like each and every single one, in every single game, pretty much. It's just that you have to make choices and see which one is actually worth more to you. Is he... No, he's not dropping. I suppose I just... yeah, I'm just gonna de-transform self-heal. There's no need to even drop the B-Spile here. The thing is that this Doggy and this Hellion are pretty much goners already. All I have to do is deal with the Flagellant. This is just Chef Stress in a nutshell. It's a DOT team trying to catch up with you, but you just have too much HP and you do way too much stress too quickly, and you still have a Flagellant to drop those redeems. And he's gone, actually. What? He was enough stress. It was enough stress. Savage the Duck wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting it. And I think that if I actually drop a Houndseri here, she might be a goner, but that is if I hit, and into 35 dodge, yeah, not too likely, so I'm just going to save the Abomination for now. Let's not be greedy here, let's do this real quick. So yeah, we're not going to be able to see the value of the Madman's Color this match. I'll have to go against the stress team to actually gauge how powerful it could be. I want to see those damage rolls. I think they're actually going to be pretty cool. I think they will be. It would be nice though if this trinket gave you even more than what it gives you already, because it's lacking accuracy. Flagellant absolutely loves accuracy. Also, 4 HP. Come on, I gotta Hounds Rush that. I think I'm gonna Hounds Rush that. Should I? I have to command buff regardless. So let's just do that first. Yeah, that's probably a Hounds Rush turn. This is why I love the Hounds Rush. There's just situations like this where, I mean, even if the doggy goes for Lick Wounds now, yeah, I can just choose who I want to kill here. Okay, maybe not with 10 HP, maybe not with 10 HP, that makes it a little bit more tricky, but 6 to 12 it could work. But no, you just go for this, so no more Hellion, that's pretty much just a guaranteed kill. There might be heart attack stress, yes there is, not heart attack stress, but stress from a character dying. So there goes the doggy, and if I just drop a Hound's Harry, it should be enough to take him out, but the question is, will I have time to do it before the Flagellant just goes ahead and destroys my entire team with his Spiked Bat? This was a Flagellant with Spiked Bat, and honestly, my Flagellant with Madman Scholar did just as well. You can get away with just bringing Gauntlet of Absolution and something else that isn't accuracy on this team, especially because your Flagellant isn't too likely to get stunned or to just get abused because all the other characters are just so valuable as well, so that's usually the strategy I go for, but you're kind of lacking out on the extra crit and the stress and the bleed chance from the Crimson Hook, but I don't know, I guess if you run against a stress team, it would be worthwhile, question mark, maybe, just maybe a little bit worthwhile. We have to test it in the second match, but honestly at this point it is just completely over. Even if it doesn't look completely over, my Man-at-Arms even has Retribution here instead of bringing the Defender. I feel like when I bring Eerie Eye and Pit Fighter's Helm, like there's no point bringing Defender. You're just gonna get stunned if you try to use Defender. It's not gonna do anything. It is just a waste of 2 of your turns actually. You spend a turn using Defender and then you spend a turn stunned, so yeah, not really too good. And my opponent surrenders, so let's go for match number 2. Alright, and here we go straight into a match number 2. So this time we're actually playing against Father Nicholas, and he's playing what he calls Kalashnikov at home. So I asked him, hey, can you play a stress team like Kalashnikov or something? I think it would be really cool. And he was like, okay, can I bring Kalashnikov at home? And I was like, is it the stress team? Yes, it is. I think it's even more annoying than Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov is basically this, but instead of a Higher Man, you have a doggy. But it's gonna be a Higher Man, and it's gonna be Carnival Mask, Grim Bandana. Okay, he's going aggressive. I actually love this, because he's gonna do a lot of stress to my Flagellant, and of course that's exactly what I want, so I am quite happy about it. I think that here it looks odd. It looks a bit odd, but what we do is we slam the Man-at-Arms, because it makes it so he can't use his Retribution, you know, because he could want to use it, and also makes it so I can stun the Occultist if I don't want to hit into this Repulse. Like, if there's a Vendetta immediately start round 2, and hitting into a Repulse would be kind of suicidal. You don't want to do that with the Abomination, at least not before he's dropped with his transformation. So, and so with the Madman Skull, we're hopefully going to see some value from it this match around. There isn't a lot of dodge on their side. Maybe I can get away with a bolster here. That would be wise with my extra stress, with my extra dodge. Yeah, let's drop a bolster here. It might be worthwhile. I think even with the command buff, the bolster should be enough to maybe get a dodge here or 2. And of course the anti-stress is also going to be quite helpful. So they're going to go for the transform. They're class with the Beast Gang here on the Abominations, so I wonder... Oh, okay, it's going to be a Rage actually. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how it is. I do have guard on my doggy, right? Do I want to go for it? Unfortunately, yes, I have to go for it. It feels terrible to do this. This is, you know, you're in a rough spot when you see the doggy and Shep Stress guarding. It is like last case scenario. I only use the guard on this team if I really have to. 99% of the time I will not use guard on this team. Wow, he actually does that. He goes for the pull on my doggy, which was not a guaranteed hit chance. Greedy. Was it not a guaranteed hit chance? Nah, it was guaranteed, just barely guaranteed. Freaking occultist accuracy, man. 135 accuracy just with this, that's crazy. But yeah, we just go for this now. Nice hits, nice hits. Even with no Crimson Hook, I'm still just getting all the crits with my Flagellant, that's so good. But yeah, the reason he does that is because now he doesn't even need to go for the slime, he just goes for the Grape Shot. Oh, that hurts. Oh man, that hurts. Wow, the 25. You know, there's just no counterplay. There's just no counterplay. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could have done about that. The only thing I could have done was like slamming the Abomination so there wouldn't be a crit rage, right? That's like the one thing that I could have potentially done. I could have also dropped the Bellow and just, I don't know, prayed that the Abomination didn't get a crit rage, but honestly at this point you just have to accept it. It's really what you have to do. If I went for any plays like slamming the Abomination so there wouldn't be a crit rage, it would just get Beast Smile off, which would be much worse for me. So overall you just have to accept it. You have to keep on gaming and just pray that the RNG turns a little bit in your favor from now on, right? That is the plan. That is the home territory dream. We still only take 8 stress, even though it has plus 20% stress taken against the minus 15. I guess plus 5 isn't really enough to make the horror go from taking 8 to taking 9, but that's perfectly okay. I just want to go Afflicted here on the Flagellant. I think it will happen because he's doing way too much stress. He's gonna go for the slam here on the doggy. Wow, thank you. I mean, not really, because that's actually so funny. He slams me out of Grape Shot reach, out of like slam reach, out of stun reach, out of rage reach, and rake, and puts me into the reach of the Abyssal Artillery. I think I just have to take a risk here. Did I not bellow? Excuse me? What happened to my bellow with Eerie Eye? Did I not get the debuff on the High Man? That's unfortunate. And 10 damage. I was hoping for a dodge there, but man, that command buff is crippling. Yeah, even with the garbage accuracy that he has here, that was like a 50 hit chance, but Abyssal Artillery, please don't hit me for 7. Okay, I can chill at that. I can chill at that. The only problem I have here is that if I die too quickly with my... Oh, actually, oh, you know what might be the play here? It looks so stupid, but it's actually the move. Come on. Oh, 77 hit chance and it whiffs. Oh my god. I wanted to do 3 damage there on the Occultist. I don't usually bring Retribution on the Man at Arms, by the way, but I wanted to do 3 damage on the Occultist, so if you went for an Abyssal Artillery, he would be dropped to this door, or at least he would be at this door now and he'd have to go into the Repulse, so overall it would have been great for me. Okay, here's the problem. If I drop a Lick Wounds, I just get Grape Shot or Raked. I mean, Raked would be fine. Grape Shot would be repulsed, so... Oh my god, that's enough for an Affliction too. Abusive, my beloved. Can you move me back, please? No. I don't want to heal, but do I really want to carry into a repulse with no characters at this store on the opponent's side? No, you don't. You really don't want to do that. I just have to drop the heal here. Pray that the Man at Arms repulse is enough of what do you call it? The dissuasion from my opponent, just trying too hard to kill him. So yeah, let's hope that that actually happens there. I think I actually have to start going for punishes here on the Abomination, just to start getting him down, because he's doing a bit too much. Oh, I'm so stupid! I could be going for punishes on the Higher Man and using my redeems. Okay, I'm gonna do that next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next turn. 7 stress only. Wow. And 10 stress. Damn, that pulsar buff. And yeah, there goes the Rake, and now I'm down to this store again. Though that is good. That is... Actually, it's healing my stress, which isn't too good. I want to go Afflicted! Let me go Afflicted. Let me go Afflicted while I still live, right? Yeah, that's important here. Oh, I don't have Blackjack. I want to use Blackjack, but I don't got it. I do not got it. I could just harry here. Into the Repulsed, huh? I only got 1 transformation off as well, man. I even tried guarding and I didn't save him. That's so unfortunate. Did I go first? No, I didn't. I didn't go first. Yeah, unfortunate. I think this is a Harry turn. Come on. Oh my god. 2 dodges on my like 80% hit chances. That's so unfortunate. That should have been 50 hit chances, not 80. Does he go Afflicted? Yes, he does. Okay, that's good for me at least. Yeah, both the backliners dodged. And I don't think the Man at Arms is even taking enough stress or DOT. You're just gonna be chilling. Same thing with the Occultist. I have to drop another Rain of Sorrows. Goes for the Bile. Does 0 damage to my Man at Arms actually. Why? Oh, selfish and ability buffs. Makes sense. I don't have a guard here to save him, by the way. There's probably going to be a Vendetta Death Blow. I mean, there's no need to even do that. Actually, there is. I do have enough resistances here, but yeah, I'm probably just going to be a goner before that even comes close to happening. Right now, there's just going to be a ability buff turn. Just keep trying to get afflictions. Oh my god, another 2 dodges. I don't get it. My hit chances are so good. Look, I can't be going for command buffs here. I don't have time to go for the command buffs. I mean, I guess into 25 dodge I probably should, right? Yeah, I probably should have been going for command buffs. This is why I don't like using Retribution. It just eats a turn that it shouldn't be eating. It feels really bad to use it, but oh well. Such is the way of the Butcher Circus, right? I do get to go first next round, so... this could be greedy, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. And the whiff, of course, the 75. I do take stress from it, though. Did I heal stress because I got hit by Drop Past? Yeah, I probably did, right? I'm trying to get myself inflicted, and it's not working. It is not working. There goes the Vendetta. Come on. Oh, it's a crit, too, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Man, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate, actually. Can you imagine losing to Kalashnikov with Shep Stress? Oh my goodness. And there's a heal for 30. That's the absolute maximum you can heal for. Oh my god. Do I want to keep the past up even? I have to drop the command boss now. Yeah. They're not even afflicted. Wow, this is a disaster. This is the most disastrous Shep Stress match I think I've ever had. Did he say the clueless stratagems? No, he said the classic stratagems. Yeah, he said something like that. Like, this is an absolute disaster. And I've only changed out one trinket. It's not like I was throwing the match or anyway. Usually, this team would not win against Chef Stress. It's actually insane that it's winning this hard. I guess the Higher Man and just that crit rage really just set everything off for me, probably. I'm gonna drop this. Okay, that definitely helps a fair bit, but I think it's too late, honestly. I think it's too late. The occultist still has too much HP, he's still chilling, he's still alive. The Man-at-Arms is, you know, he's dropping soon, but the problem is that this Abomination still has one transformation mode, so he can still rage me down to 0 and go for some crazy plays. And the Higher Man just exists with a Vendetta, he does way too much damage. This team, unlike the usual Kalashnikov, doesn't really need to rely on stress quite as much. It has collateral damage, and it can win through collateral damage. Just the Higher Man just does way too much. Look at that, 22 right there. Nothing I can do to avoid it. I only got 2 actions, my opponent has 4. I can't wait it out, I just have to potentially suffer a death blow here. Sadly, the Madman Scholar doesn't give you death blow resistance. Look at this, I'm just not able to go afflicted. Even against the stress team, I'm not able to go afflicted. Sure, take off Gauntlet of Absolution. Look, if you take off Gauntlet of Absolution, you might as well not be playing Flagellant. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. You might as well not be playing Flagellant because the trinket is just way too good to pass up on, and Madman Scholar's upsides aren't good enough to justify its downsides, especially if one of its downsides is taking off Gauntlet of Absolution. Like, that's not happening. That is not happening, not on my watch. Okay, my exsanguinated chances 90! But it hits, it does hit, thankfully. And we get to bleed as well, that's good, that's all good and well. But Shep redeems before exsanguinates. I don't have a redeem here to drop, like, he's still at 29 HP, I have to go for aggression here. Irrational is actually really good on that Higher Man. That might save me the match here. Are we gonna be able to get a 2v4? If only I was able to get another transformation off with the Abomination, or maybe like a crit Harry when there were like freaking 2 dodges. Yeah, this would have been absolutely massive, but we can keep on gaming. We can keep on gaming, I believe. I dropped the command buff, so I'm not missing anymore, thankfully. And they're all afflicted, so I'm also not failing the debuff. So this is some real Bellabot time right now. I'm gonna completely shatter my opponent's damage numbers with Selfish, Irrational, so both of those are -10, and with the Bell debuffs and maybe even this or Recovery debuffs. Like, these characters are not gonna damage me. The extra 10% healing received on the Flash one's gonna save him. I actually take 4 stress. Wow, that's what? How? What trinkets do you have? Huh, only the Pitfighter's Helm. I take a lot of stress. Interesting. So I guess Pitfighter's Helm plus Madman Scholar plus the bolster is actually enough to make me take 14, huh? I see how it is. Is he gonna drop the Absolution? No, he's gonna go for the Manacles, the greedy Manacles. Does it work? Yes, it does. It only does 2 damage, but it removes my turn, my 1 of 2 turns for 1 of his 4. So, you know, that's unfortunate. Oh, my favorite act out from the, from the Irrational Iron Man. Can you stop? Actually, no, don't stop. Keep stressing him out. Yeah, do that. I need those buffs. I need those buffs. Fearful, thankfully, doesn't pass. This is definitely another Bell turn. But Shep, go for the Retribution. You have a death blow. Dude, I'm doing 0 damage. Look at my damage debuffs. I'm doing 0 damage. Not only that, not only am I doing 0 damage, I have to win through stress. I have to kill the other characters, not just the Abomination. I need to win this somehow, and it's not going to be as easy as just going for attributions here on the Abomination. I don't think that would be the play, especially because my repulse now is just absolutely tickling. It tickles by default, and having no shield spike and fearful and all these debuffs, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. I have Redeem up. But can I survive long enough to use it? That's the question. There's gonna be a bellow here. My Flagellant should be going afflicted soon, actually. That's good. That's good. There might be a stun death blow here. I will definitely drop the redeem as soon as I can. I still have 2. That's unfortunate. Come on. Okay, he survives. Does he get stunned? Oh, he doesn't! Wonderful, that's wonderful. I'm not afflicted yet, that's perfectly okay. I wouldn't want my character to do something dumb. And we just go for the redeem here. It's not a wonderful redeem because, I mean, it doesn't really heal that much, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. But might as well use the redeems while I still have them, right? While I still can use them. He moves back, allowing him to go be Spile, but he just goes for the Absolution instead. But there will be a PBS after this. Hopefully I can apply a bow debuff before that happens. Oh, there's the Affliction! And he goes Rapturous, and now his damage is off the charts. Yeah, you can see plus 25 from Affliction, plus 25 from Trinket. It's still at 5 to 10 because of the bow debuffs, but surely he'll resist 1 or 2 now. I still have command buffs, right? Oh no, I don't. Huh. Do I want to use command buffs here before I die? Oh, they're... Tough call. Tough call, right? But I'm just gonna go for this regardless. I will get more accuracy once I'm at this store, and once I am the last character standing, I'll get an extra 15 accuracy, so I'm just gonna have to pray that works. This is what I'm saying, Madman's Scholar needs to give you accuracy. Like, if you get to the point where you're able to activate this trinket, your Flagellant just has to be self-reliant. Like, this should give you plus stun resistance, plus move resistance, plus accuracy while afflicted. Like, just everything the Flagellant freaking wants. And if you get that, then you know, this trinket would actually be maybe a bit too broken, but I think it would be... Would it really be broken? It's just such a huge gamble to bring this trinket, honestly. It's such a huge gamble. You can definitely make it work. You have to take gambles with your teams, right? If you're going to be able to counter damage teams or stress teams or DOT teams effectively, that you can probably gamble around it by making your other characters a bit better against damage teams to kind of just justify it or something. Yeah, difficult to explain, but do I want to drop another command before is this spell time? Ah, I'm so close! I'm so close to the stress! One more, okay. That's not on the higher end though, that's unfortunate. Ooh, extra stress on all of them! Okay, there we go, 1 heart attack again. Does he still have Absolution? I think I already used both of them. Another heart attack right there. Come on, the cultist, I need to do something dumb. I need those heals to stop working. Nah, he still has Absolution. Oh, don't get the stun, come on. 0 damage, by the way. Does it stun? No! Okay, that feels rough. That feels rough. The occultist is probably gonna go Weakening Curse just to get the kill on me though, right? I mean, the Grape Shot can probably do it. May I have the first dance, milady? There's no ladies in your team, actually. This is just... There's no ladies on either team. Whoa, 24 stress. No, Flagellant, you idiot. What? How did he take 35 stress? How did he take 35? You're kidding me. Where did he take 35 stress from? How much is he taking? Whoa, that's a lot of stress. Oh my god, that Madman's Scholar is horrible. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna have much time, actually. He goes for the command buff. He doesn't go aggressive, actually. Interesting. I can just punish the Abomination here and... Just punish the Abomination here, Clueless. Oh, come on. Extra stress. Extra stress from the characters dying. Do some act-outs. Do some act-outs. Yes! There we go. Abomination is gone. Come on, more stress. Yes, more stress. Occultist up to 189. I can actually win this. I can actually win this. This is a 1v4, by the way. 1v4. The Man-at-Arms died. It was 1v4. What? 16 damage! What are you on about? You're irrational, man. You're irrational. What happened to all the bell debuffs I tried applying? Foolish fleshy insects. Goes for the lead. Oh, no. That's a lot of stress. Ah, that's a lot of stress. I only have 60 death blow resistance. Oh, Jesus. Oh man, no, I don't think so. I'm gonna exsanguinate this. 26 heal. Massive, massive. That's huge. Maybe that saves me here. He still has PBS for the end of the game, though. Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Wait, I didn't heart attack. Right, I didn't heart attack, so... Oh, he pushes the corpse. No, that's not what I wanted. Please don't get to heal. Ah, that's so annoying! Why is this character so annoying? What do I do? Okay, I'm fine. Yeah! Ow! Ow! That hurts! That hurts so much! Why? Why does it hurt so much? Jesus, what is this setup? What happened to all the Valdivo's I dropped? Oh god. Oh, it's just a weakening curse left. Abusive can't do anything bad. Oh man, it was too much. That's not gonna make a difference. Yeah, I'm gone. Oh my... Oh, with a death blow too. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. I did not win the 1v4. Well, that's unfortunate, but such is the way of the Butcher's Circus. You win some, and you lose some, I suppose. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video. Don't try Madman Scholar out. Even in this situation where I thought it would be useful, it just wasn't. I mean, I guess I took too much damage before the heart attack, but I don't know. It's just... You'd be much better off instead of taking this, because this is an anti-stress trinket, right? If you want to play anti-stress Flagellant, bring Gauntlet of Absolution and bring Snuff. It's just gonna do so much better. This setup, I have a video on it called God in Human Clothing. This setup is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. You'd never get a, you're never gonna have a heart attack, absolutely never. You're taking like 5 stress from panic darts. That's how crazy this is. It's absolutely ridiculous what a setup like this you can do, because with the bolster and with the minus stress taken from here and with the Gauntlet of Absolution, you're pretty much never gonna get stressed out. If you die with the Flagellant, it's gonna be 2 damage for sure. The only downside this has is that you don't bring exotic Snuff, so you don't have the extra stun resistance, you don't have the extra accuracy, you don't have the extra bleed chance, you don't have extra stress or crit or anything of the likes. But honestly, if you run Madman Scholar, you don't have any of that either. I mean, I guess you have the bleed skill chance and the damage when you are afflicted, but was it really that impactful, that match? No, it wasn't. I just don't think this trinket is that good. It needs some massive buffs if it wants to be made good. For now, you have to be a madman if you want to use this trinket. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers!